Hello, my name is CarX82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just looking at the reactor. I still haven't figured out when it burns another one. Maybe I can... Is it? No, it doesn't say anywhere, no. Instead, if I could just sit here and watch, but every time I like walk away, it burns another one, so... I mean, I guess it must be draining the whole thing, but I feel like I'm going through them a little bit faster than that. The amount of time that it takes to drain it, but oh well. It is producing a decent amount of power. I'm not even burning oil right now, so that is pretty cool. I've just been converting a bunch of samarium, kind of just AFK'd, and converted a bunch of my glowstone, so we can go ahead and craft up a bunch of these. So I need 16 each. So yeah, we got enough. Actually crafted a bit more than I needed, but oh well. That'll work. Let me sleep here. Sometimes I forget I have a solar panel, so I need to sleep, which is a bit of a pain, but eventually, hopefully, we will get a thing that will make it sunny all the time, or I could just... I think that'd be kind of cool, but I could just put it in a all sunny dimension with a world anchor or whatever, a chunk loader. But I don't know how to transfer energy from a different dimension, EU. I know there's the dimensional transceiver or whatever I think it's called. Yeah, but that does RF. And there is a... I think there is a... I forget what it is, a wireless... But I don't... Yeah, you have to give it like plasma gas, don't you, or something? Or there's something... Oh, right, here we go. Yeah, use nitrogen plasma for interdimensional transmission. So I need a nuclear reactor before I can do that. Curious, like... I mean, it's not cheap either. It's not bad, but I would need 2 of these, so that's a lot of stuff. But I can't even do interdimensional yet. So, yeah, unless I do... I don't know, maybe set up a thing with batteries and send the batteries back and forth? I don't know. That could be a thing. Alright, but anyway. Today I need to... We'll get these batteries crafted up. I'm just trying to get... I forget what living root, I think. Live root? What is it? Living root? No, I forget what it is. Yeah, live root. So I'm trying to get live root because apparently you can get steel leaf off that as well as night metal, because apparently these both have recipes. So for solar panels. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. This is still converting those. I need the samarium batteries. Now I know I could probably do the lapatronic things. They hold more, they're probably easier to craft. Well, not necessarily easier, but... I mean, yeah, this stuff. These are just a bit annoying trying to craft all this stuff. So I just wanted to try something different with the medium samarium batteries. Basically, you just need some glowstone. And that's it. But let's get the... Here we go. So we need 6 rose gold and 2 platinum cables each. So I need, if I want 3 more, so I need 18 rose gold. I think I have that. All right, so I have 4 there. 3 there, so I need 11 more. That was easy. Might as well just throw these all in. Yeah. Blast furnace. I believe it needs a blast furnace, right? Yeah. Okay. And it doesn't... Oh, it takes a long time. This will be overclocked, though, a couple times because of... the tier and the coils will overclock it. So yeah, only 10 seconds. So that's pretty cool. We look at that. That recipe is 320 seconds, but it's overclocked so much because of the coils and the EV hatch, it's down to 10 seconds. All right. We also need some platinum cables here. What did we need? 2 each. So 6 platinum cables. Look at that, we already got them. All right, so that'll be the samarium. Are we waiting on that? Still crafted up here. So yeah, let me get all this stuff crafted up, and we'll come back. And we're back. Just crafting up the samarium batteries. You do need Teflon. I didn't notice that in the original recipe. So sometimes it's hard to see that. So just keep that in mind. But that isn't a problem because I already crafted it. Right, so there is that. There is that. Now, I think, didn't I make a candy machine? I did. But it's not hooked up to power. I should just fix this really quick. But, oh well, it's not even like, not that big of a deal. I don't use this very often, and I don't use this wire mill at all. I don't remember why I bought it. Oh, a tungsten string, that's what it was for. So that's literally the only thing that it's needed for, the wire mill. That's good to know. Alright, so there is the 4 samarium batteries. Now I need a... I don't know if there's even like a quest for this at all. We'll take that. I need a IV battery buffer here. It doesn't... I was like... I wondering why everything else didn't go down. Alright, so probably... I'm just going to do a 4 slot. What do we need? Tungsten wire. IV machine hull. I mean, that's pretty typical. At least it's not... Don't have to worry about cables, but what is that? 16 tungsten wire? Yeah. Alright, so this is going to take a second. And there we go. There is the IV battery buffer, 4 slots. And I think I have an... Yeah, I do have an IV energy hatch. So let's see. Now I think this is probably not going to be permanent. I'm just going to put it here while I craft up. I think I only need 4. I need 1 process at LUV, I think. So this is just going to be kind of temporary here. Although that needs to be... Actually, this whole... All this needs to be changed because it's going to pull... Yeah, it's going to pull 4 amps. I don't know how much platinum cable I have. I don't want to use too much platinum because I go through so much. I'm down to 916. But I think for the moment... Man, that's a lot of cable. Is there any other cable I could use? I mean, tungsten is... We got osmium, that's not gonna work. Graphene. Graphene's a bit of a pain to craft, though. There is tungsten steel, but yeah, I guess we'll just go with the platinum. I just need 2x, not 4x. What was I thinking? I probably need... I feel like I'm going to need about 16. Maybe I should just look at how many I broke. I broke 11. Alright, but what I'm thinking is if we put the battery buffer here. Yeah. Oh, I put the wrong thing. That's the energy hatch. Like, why can I not click on that? Yep. And then the 4 batteries in there. It also needs to be... I guess like... Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's gonna have to be 4x on both sides. Or 2x. Yeah, 2x. Because the handle... Oh, I forgot to grab the poly... Was it polyphenylene? Yeah, it probably isn't... I don't even really need to put the pulp in, I don't think, anymore. Just because I have this all fully automated. This should just turn on when it drops, so... Alright. I guess I could have unpackaged that, but I'll leave it, because I do use those cables other times. Where is this? Alright, so this can't ever be more than 4 amps. Let me... put that there, I guess. Yeah, I was getting nervous around when I'm laying cable. Like different voltages right next to each other, I always get nervous. Alright. And there they go, they are charging up. Now I made a little bit too much, but... Alright, so there is the 2 IV energy hatches. Alright, so there is that. That should be getting the... was it LUV? Oh, that's a muffler hatch. Where is... Oh, it's... I think it's up 1 layer, or maybe not. Maybe I was just over... Oh, I guess I was over. Incomplete structure. Why is it an incomplete structure? Are you not allowed to do... Alright, so... Are you not allowed to do... multiple IV? Let me figure this out and we will back. Alright, I've done some testing here and I cannot get this to work with 2 hatches. I'm pretty sure it's a bug because all the other multi-blocks do, including the GT++ ones, like the extruder and the material press, both accept 2 hatches, so I'm pretty sure this is a bug. Now, one thing I have noticed is this turned like the brown color or whatever, like it's working. So if I like put something that didn't belong, it wouldn't turn that color. So I'm kind of wondering if maybe that's just a bug in the GUI or whatever. But I got all the materials to craft this up. So let's go ahead and throw this in and see if it works. I have a feeling it's not going to, but I don't know, we'll see. So let's just make sure I got the right circuit. 6. 6 is a weird one. I don't think I've used a circuit with a 6. I don't think I've ever used one, actually. I'm getting low on copper again. It's because I use so much with the all those ZPM circuits. Holy cow, does that go through a lot of copper? Alright. So circuit of 6, we'll try this out. I don't think it's gonna work. But hey, maybe we will be proved wrong. Pull those out just in case. Yeah, didn't think it was gonna work. It's just not registering that it is a complete structure. Alright, so I have one other thing I may try, just because I feel like this is a bug. I don't feel like one machine acting differently than all the other Gregtech machines, or Gregtech machines. It just doesn't feel right. So I think we're going to try one more thing here and see if we can get this to work. So I'm going to pull this out. And I'm actually going to cheat one item in, and that is the IV 4 amp. Now there's no crafting recipe for this, so I'm not going to use it normally, but I think just for testing purposes, I want to see if this is going to work. Now it doesn't look like it's registering, but we'll see. Now does that register? Alright, so these 4 amp ones do not work. Alright, I just wanted to test that out. Alright, let me figure out what I want to do here, and we'll be back. Alright, slight change of plans. Unfortunately, I was going to just kind of like cheat in a ludicrous voltage energy hatch and like a battery and just do it because I feel like the thing is bugged. So I was like, oh yeah, I can just do it, you know, I should be able to run this. And then I realized if I want to get it into ingots, I actually do need an LUV fluid solidifier, which I cannot build at the moment. So that is gated behind the assembly line, unfortunately, the wire mill multi-block. So fortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that until we get that, which is a bit of a shame because I really kind of want that. But I figured before I get to that, I am going to do this because I did want to. This was kind of what I was planning. Anyway, now unfortunately, the way the wires are, oh, right there. Yeah, the where the cables are kind of placed is not ideal here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to kind of we put that there and do it that way. I think that'll work, I think. Did I put the hatch? I keep doing that because they look the same. Not the energy hatch, the energy buffer. right, I can't see if the... Are they connected? Right, now it's connected. Are those... No, they're not connected, I don't think. Alright, so we'll put that down. Put this back. And put a second IV energy hatch. Unfortunately, I only have room for... If I have 2 energy hatches, I only have room for 3 of these. So I'm thinking I'm just going to craft a bunch of titanium. And am I going to be able to reach this? I may be able to get it. Yeah, I think I can get it on the side, but... Yeah, there we go. Alright. So I think we're good there. It's a bit awkward. But yeah. So I'm thinking if I'm running the blast furnace at LUV, it gives it a little bit of a buffer with the batteries. Otherwise, I just don't, I'm not sure. I just don't want stuff to, I don't want to lose ingots is basically what I was kind of getting at. So yeah, let me just check this out really quick. I really need to get this kind of like automated, but anyway, just double check this works. Yeah, all right, so titanium. We're getting titanium every 1 second, so yeah, that's one of the reasons I wanted to upgrade this. Now, what's going on with these batteries? They're still getting power, so it's just kind of like a bit of a buffer in case I have long crafts. All right, let me cut here and figure out what I want to do for the rest of the episode, since I cannot build my wire mill, unfortunately. All right, so instead of the wire mill, I've done a bit of kind of thinking here, trying to figure out kind of how I want to proceed. And one of the things I have wanted to get for a while, actually, just haven't got around to doing it, is the Sifting Multiblock. This one's actually much easier than some of the other ones. Maybe is it sieve? Yeah. So this one, Large Sifter, because I use a lot of Certus quartz. And I can get that in nether quartz and stuff, and diamonds I'm gonna need, I can get it from, I basically send it through here, but I believe this has a bonus output. Yeah, increase output chances. So I've wanted to get this going for a while, and yeah, it seems pretty easy to make. It doesn't even need an IV, it just needs a couple MV circuits and the advanced sifting machine, which I can actually just, I'll pull that one. But we do need, what is Eglin? Let's take a look at this. So there is Eglin. This is even an LV recipe, so this is a very early game here. So we got Eglin steel base, sulfur, carbon, silicon. All right, so I've added a few recipes to my A system, Canthal and Envar, and this goes in here. The only thing is this requires a circuit of 20. And I don't know if I can have it in here because it might, well, actually all this stuff, yeah, I won't be able to make stainless steel. So that is a bit of an issue. I may just kind of add it as needed, because I'm just going to be crafting this up and then that's it. So what was that? Eglin? That's, and I guess I'll just throw it over here kind of for now, I guess. So Eglin's steel dust, or yeah, Eglin. So we need Oh, you can do it all in. All right. For some reason I didn't see that recipe. Yeah, I only saw this recipe. All right. So I may actually change my mind here with that. Yep. Just kidding with that. I don't want that. I'll just do it all at once with that recipe. So I have that in there, then I need sulfur, carbon, and 4 silicon. Sulfur. Carbon and silicon, is that right? 1, 1, and... Yeah, 1, 1, and 4. All right, and then we'll just, I don't know. Here, we'll make it that until I can. So if I want to craft that, I don't know how much I need. What we do, 20. All right, so that should craft everything up. Is that getting the Canthal? Yep. And it's doing the Invar as well. All right, so everything looks like it's going along. All right, let me craft up what we need. I think everything else is pretty basic. I could spell sieve. Yeah, Eglin steel of the Tembaga. We've already done that before. This is Eglin around fine steel wire. We've done that. And this is that. Yep. So let me go ahead and get everything and we will build this multiblock and check it out. Okay, I think we got everything here. Now the controller says it needs 4 output buses, but I did 6. Just because when you look at the recipes for the sifting machine, it shows 6 outputs. So I don't know if that is needed. But we'll check it out in the meantime. Anyway, so this is the room I built, and I think the rooms that I'm building are a bit big. Like having space to around is just making the base. It's going to be absolutely massive. I mean, I guess that's not the biggest problem, but I think I need to maybe condense the rooms just a bit. I don't know. Something to think about. All right, so this multi-block, let's see. Controller goes in the center bottom. It is pretty typical, and it's going to be a bit tight in here, but this is a 5x5 multi-block, so let me pull that up so I can look at the tooltip. Any top or bottom? I'll probably, yeah, I guess we'll do the input buses on the bottom, or the, yeah. Like I said, I don't really know. We'll do the 4, I guess, as the tooltip says, and then we'll kind of see, I guess. Although now I'm like, should I just do all? Oh, that's not even where it goes. I don't know, let's just do all 6, I guess. And then we'll see if stuff like shows up in them. And then what else we got? Maintenance hatch, any top or bottom. Muffler hatch, any top or bottom. Yeah, so any of them can go anywhere, it looks like. I think we're over water, yep. Does he have any top or bottom? I guess this is, yeah, this is edge casing, isn't it? I don't know, we will see. Muffler. maintenance. Just kind of throwing it down just to get it built to see. I feel like this is not going to be enough of these casings, but I could be wrong. I just did the quest. The quest called for 47 of them. So I just did that amount. Yeah, maybe it'll... Yeah, it probably will be right. I don't know. We'll see. So I think it goes like this. I have tested this in a test world, but it was a while ago. So I have 6 left. All right. Yeah, I have enough. But I added an extra thing, so... I think that's how it goes, right? Sieve grate, top and middle 3x3. Sieve casings for the rest. Yeah, I think this is it. So I got 1 extra. Let's see if that... Incomplete construction. I wonder if the... What if it's a multi-block that's doing... Or the energy hatch. Wonder if that's... Where is my... I know it's going to fall down if I break that. Let's try... Maybe we'll try this. I have built this, so I know how it should be. I don't know. We'll try this, and we'll see if that forms. All right, still got an incomplete structure. I wonder if the output buses, the extra output buses, or is what's doing it. It says 4, and I have 1, 2, I have 6. Let me craft up. I need 1 more of these, I guess. Actually, I think I have that. Now that I'm thinking about that, I had a little bit extra, so I may have that. And do I have the Eglin? No, I don't have the Eglin. All right, let me craft this up and get this thing formed. Well, I don't know. I moved the energy hatch back to the middle because I thought it was maybe this, and it formed. So, I don't know. It didn't originally form, but when I moved it back, it did form. With the energy hatch in the same place. So, your guess is as good as mine. But, I guess we will run a cable. Where is... There it is. And I might... Probably just easier to go out here, I think. I was going to do it from up there, but this is short, it's really shallow water. Double check this is Eevee. It is. All right, so we should have power. And I should have a whole bunch of the Certus quartz. Purified Certus quartz, because I had it just kind of going for when I needed it. So let's check out this multi-block. I'm curious if those input hatches or output hatches... Wait, I just realized... Did I put output hatches? Or did I put buses on them? No, I did do buses. For some reason, all of a sudden I was like, did I put hatches for fluid? I didn't. Alright, so this looks like we're good. So we'll check out how this works. So we got tons of Certus here. And I have tons of purified nether quartz and air crystals and all sorts of stuff. So let's see how this works. I don't want to like go too crazy here because I'm not pulling anything out, so I don't want to like void a bunch of stuff, but all right. So 4 seconds. And it's pulling 16 at a time. And it's all ending up in the one. Okay, so it looks like it's all ending up in the one thing. It'll probably go... I'm assuming it'll go to like the next... Let's put all that in. And see how it works. So it does 16 at once, which is nice. Much, much faster. So is it going to go... If it fills this up, is it going to go to this one is what I want to see. Because if it is, I may just get rid of all these. If they're not needed. Alright, so it does. Alright. So I'm curious if these aren't all needed, I'm going to get rid of them, replace them with the casings, and then just have one output. I think. But I don't know if 4 are needed. It says 4 output buses, it doesn't say optional, so we will see. But that 16 at a time is pretty good here. Alright, but anyway, that's the multi-block. I've been wanting to get that for a while. I don't think it like moves or anything. No. Oh, it does have like steam particles. But yeah, and that just keeps moving to the next one when that's full. So that's good. It doesn't void it. I'm assuming it'll probably start voiding once these are filled, but yeah, there's the muffler hatch. I just did a LV muffler hatch just because this isn't going to be running 24/7. There we go. What did I... Yeah, I put a stack of nether quartz. Did I put a stack in? I don't remember. Got like a stack and a half out with a bunch of the nether dust. All right, there is the multi-block. And one thing that I'll point out, I didn't even think about when I originally put the battery buffer. I was thinking, oh yeah, this will be great. We'll put the battery buffer here. But when I was running the blast furnace, this was pulling all 4 amps, so it shut off my clean room. And I couldn't run the metal press either because all 4 amps were going into the battery buffer. So unfortunately that did not work out. I was glad to, I wanted to craft these, so that's fine. But basically I had to supply its own separate output, which I was going to do originally, and then I kind of forgot when I built all this. I didn't need it, but now I do need a dedicated line for the blast furnace. All right. But anyway, unfortunately, we couldn't get the wire mill done. I wanted to get that. I was really trying because these assembler things just use so many wires. And what do we need? Yeah, 388 wires for there, and then all the platinum wires. Don't I have? I have probably a bunch of that down here. I just haven't. Yeah. There's that. I may need to switch out some of the circuit boards for the better. Oh, that's epoxid. All right, maybe not. I'm curious what the... Oh, that's probably doing the... One of these needs the... Yeah, polyvinyl. That's what it needs it for. What else am I missing? Copper. Yeah, so one assembler uses 620 copper. So I also set up my ore, and we'll go take a look at that, and then we will finish the episode. So I set up the ore driller, or drilling plant, or whatever the heck it's called. And I went ahead and crafted the next tier up, because it just needed some titanium. It was super easy to make. I couldn't do the tungsten because I think that uses LUV motors in the upgrade, so couldn't do that one. But here we go. I have it set up. Oh, just in time. I should have brought some more fuel, but I forgot to. But there we go. It hasn't even got down to the... Yeah, it hasn't even got down to the copper vein yet. It's down there. I think it's pretty low, though. If I remember correctly. It's pulling up this vein right next to it, looks like. But I get a lot of silicon and stuff from this. But anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks for watching, and have a good one.